Okay, well, here we are in Stardew Valley, doing a new series of playing with a long-lost friend and ex from 20 years ago, who is my guest here in this game today, Jessi. And we will be attempting to teach Stardew Valley essentially for the first time to a new person. And that is going to involve going through creating a character today and learning the very basics of creating our farm.
Well, you taught me about farming simulators back in the day by introducing me to Harvest Moon for Nintendo 64.
Yes. Was it for GameCube? I believe we actually played Harvest Moon.
Didn't you have the N64 one?
No.
As well? I swear we played that.
Yeah.
We did. We probably played both, but...
I may have had that, but I do know that Wonderful Life for GameCube was the one that we spent the most time with. But basically, right now, we have to make our characters, and we're going to start with me, because this farm is I'm the one hosting it, so I gotta design my character. But yes, this is going to be like Harvest Moon Wonderful Life, but just better. It's basically, in my opinion, this game is what Harvest Moon kind of wished it could have done at the time. So it'll be pretty cool to be going back and experiencing this all over again. Now, you saw me do a dry run of creating my character before, so you should be able to kind of remember exactly how I looked, and you'll be able to...
Purple pants!
I had purple pants, yes. And I have to have my blue eyes and my pale skin and my ponytail. Do I have the... Yeah, I got the hair is looking correct. And what do you think of my hair color? This looks right to you, yes?
It's a little reddish, a little warm toned.
A little warm? Okay. I can get it like this. How's that?
That's better.
Yeah, alright. Because obviously we have to create ourselves. Of course, I only wear purple pants in
Yes.
real life, but I mean...
Your signature, we couldn't go without that.
Yeah, my signature purple pants must be recreated. But it's gotta be the right purple, so let's see what we got here. I don't know.
A little flashier than that.
A little flashier than that. This is... it's magenta. Okay, brighter.
I don't know about brighter.
Okay. This is looking right.
Okay. No, now you ruined it, but...
I ruined it? This is...
You had it, and then you just kept...
Okay, well then, oops, you stop me.
That's good. Stop.
Good? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa! Alright, we're making sure for this, for our farm, that we're going to be using the Four Corners farm. It says land is divided into 4 parcels, and each with its own perk for a group. And since we're playing 2-player, we will be taking advantage of that. I like the idea of like a farm that's kind of divided up. And will let us kind of do different things in each separate section. Okay, get our names in there. The name of our farm is Dinosaurwrld. All one world.
Dinosaurwrld Farm.
Dinosaurwrld Farm. That just rolls off the tongue. And what is StehnZ's favorite things? I'll tell you.
I could think of a few, but...
Yeah, I'm sure you could, but we'll go with something nice and generic here of plants. Okay. We will have cat. Everything looks correct on this end. And let's go ahead and let's not skip the intro. Let's just get started and get through the opening sequence. Oh, Grandpa.
Some macabre imagery straight out the gate.
Yeah. Well, Grandpa's lived a long life, and eventually everything has to come to an end. But someone else has to take over the farm, right? That's what this sealed envelope is about.
Our 8-bit grandfather is lying on his deathbed, gasping for his final breaths as we begin our journey.
I know. It's sad, because you wish he could be here with us and helping us along the way, but, that's kind of the basis of the story. We're it's a fish out of water tale. And it's a story about family. Oh, sorry. Alright. Ready for a gift. Well, that must be our, starting supplies that will get us through. But apparently, now, fast
an unknown amount of years later, we're in this dystopian call center or whatever.
Yeah. The poor JoJo Mart. This is basically where all the business happens, and you can see the panopticon that we're
What's going on with the cowboy hat employee to the left?
It's one of those new school employers where you can kind of do whatever you want, as long as you get the job done. Yeah, you can look however. Did you see it to the right? One of the cubicles was populated by a skeleton. So
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, I'll have to go back. Well, there's our letter. Okay. If you're reading this, you must be in dire need of a change. The same thing happened to me long ago. I'd lost sight of what mattered most in life, real connections with other people and nature. So I dropped everything and moved to the place I truly belong. Well, wonder what that place is. Pelican Town? Stardew Valley? Well, I've enclosed the deed to that place. My pride and joy. Dinosaurwrld Farm. Just rolls off the tongue. It's located in Stardew Valley on the southern coast. It's the perfect place to start your new life. This was my most precious gift of all, and now it's yours. I know you'll honor the family name, my boy. Good luck. Well, love, Grandpa. And this is the guy you were just commenting on. He managed to get this letter to us, even though we were in our terrible shit job. Now we get to leave that life behind and go to the farm, really where we belong. If Lewis is still alive, say hi to the old guy for me, will ya? Oh, hopefully we'll get to see Lewis. He's a good guy.
You never know. There seems to be a lot of death so far in this game. An unexpected amount.
True. Some characters may come and go throughout our time in Stardew Valley, but I don't believe we are likely to encounter any more death. In fact, I'm under the impression that the game can kind of last literally thousands of years of everybody living in a time capsule. There may be some people who play that way. Right. Hello, Robin. Okay. So, I could read that if you want for our audience, but I'm thinking that basically I can just...
They can read.
They can read, exactly. That Robin is the carpenter, and she's going to help us build our home. And she's going to guide us over to that farm now. So we've met our first friend. And I think you properly highlighted this before, that it's like, oh, every one of these Harvest Moons has a character that's going to hold our hand through the very beginning. And
yes.
This is her. And the game couldn't have chosen a better candidate for it.
Like just some random townsfolk who's like a complete historian on the farm.
I could hear you doing something.
I took a drink.
Oh, okay, alright, that's good. Alright, what's the matter? Alright, it's a bit overgrown, of course, but there's soil underneath that mess. As you see around our farm, clearing the land, typical Harvest Moon trope, the land that we take over is fallow.
The dinosaur world farm terrain is not in great shape.
No. It makes me wonder what Grandpa was doing near the end of his life. Like, he might have just been like staying inside of his room, suffering from like some kind of like dementia or something, and just not going out and taking care of it. Because how else could it have gotten this bad? But anyway, she said we'll get this place cleaned up in no time. But in order to do that, I have to get you into the game. So once we get through some of these intros, we're going to have you switch over to the co-op part and begin to create your character, and we will take a moment to plug in and watch you do that. There's Lewis.
He is living, confirmed.
Yep, he's still alive. In fact, he is the mayor of Pelican Town. Lewis draws a lot of water in this community. Everyone's
been talking about you. That's like how it is in these games too. Like the whole town's just obsessed with
yes,
the random new farmer.
I would say yes. It's very player centric. The world definitely will revolve around us. Yeah, it's been many years since anybody's moved in. I'm assuming, perhaps hundreds. Rustic?
That seemed a little backhanded.
Yeah,
but
a thinly veiled insult.
She called it too.
She did, yeah. Oh, come on. Crusty now. Rude. How rude.
That really pissed Lewis off.
Yeah. Exactly. But it's true, we will be buying all of our house upgrades from Robin, so she does have an incentive to insult what we're doing. We're going to have a much cooler house one day. Excuse me. We are tired. We took a bus here from a dystopian call center.
He's kind of pushing us around a little bit.
All right. And this is
the shipping box.
The shipping box. You know this all too well.
Yes.
Moon. We're going to put anything we want to sell. Lewis is going to take care of sourcing that in some distant market that has no effect on us. Stuff goes in, money appears. We don't have to deal with any of the supply and demand nonsense. Good luck. Okay. And here we go. I am now in the world. And this is when it could be a good time to start to get you to create your character once we are able to figure out exactly how to do that.
Yeah, you'll have to be the one to let me know.
This package belongs to someone else. Yep. So I say that we do a hard cut right here and come back to old us in a moment. All right. And here we are. Jessi is going to be creating her character to be in the farm. So that is what we're doing right now.
All right.
Nice. Okay.
Should I roll the dice?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Pale. I want to be paler.
I don't know if you want the beehive haircut.
No.
Yeah, that doesn't seem right. Cool shirt, though. Nice.
I don't know about braids. I never.
You have to make it. You have to make some digital version of yourself, right? At least that's what I do every time I design a character.
That's...
There you go.
There we go. I'll just go with that.
Oh, lovely.
I don't know how to use this.
I know, it's not exactly intuitive, but if you just flip around with it enough, you should find something that works. It looks like the third is like the brightness.
Okay.
And then the top
This
is
is
the color
like...
wheel, and then there's a saturation, like you said before.
Okay.
Now the other question after you tweak this is, do you like this shirt?
I'm not. I am gonna change the shirt for sure. I'm just randomly. How do I? Okay. This isn't good.
Oh no. Take your time. You know, like you're gonna be stuck with this character.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. There may be ways within the game to change it afterwards, but you know, that's something that we're just gonna have to explore and discover.
It's red. That's red enough, right?
That's very red.
Pants color, very important.
Very, yeah.
God, every time you touch this, it just like changes it.
Yeah, I know.
I've never done this before, so
yeah.
sorry.
It's all right. You know,
hair's good, shirt.
Yeah. We're definitely going to be figuring it out together. This is my first time playing it over the PlayStation, using the party chat and all the screen share stuff that you can do using a PS5. Traditionally, I've played this over Steam, so there will be some figuring things out.
Should I just wear like a plain t-shirt? I don't know about these fashion choices.
Yeah, they might be a little bare bones, but there is definitely going to be opportunities to acquire more clothing as we progress through the story.
I don't know what look to go for.
I don't know, some of these ones that you just went through are jumping out at me.
Like the pink one?
Yeah. That might be a little too pink. I don't know.
A bat? Is that like a bat, like a goth t-shirt?
Like
or
goth, yes. Some kind of angel wing shirt.
Jeez, I don't know. Some of these are like too buttoned up.
Yeah. I'd say just start scrolling through it and something you'll just know when it's right. I do believe the earlier numbers maybe are more traditional masculine.
This is it. Just kidding.
Okay, you fooled me for a second.
I don't know.
Well, this is an important decision, so take your time.
What is that?
That's my shirt.
Should I wear the same shirt as you?
We do not have that.
This Charlie Brown shirt?
Yeah. Yeah, you could do that, but I'm vetoing matching shirts. That's that.
Or like Spielhosen.
Yeah. That could be cool. Ooh, skull?
Yeah. I don't know.
Alright.
I'm going with this.
Okay.
With like a skirt.
The skirt, cool.
I don't even think the collar needs tweaked.
Good. Oh, that's your beard.
It's just, I don't want that.
You don't want that. You might want to go back to, there's like glasses and stuff. Or like weird, like...
like a VR headset?
Yeah. That looks like the R... You come with a personal R zone?
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna accessorize.
Then I think if you don't want to...
How do I just
go to accessory 1.
Okay.
Nothing. Yep.
Favorite thing, that's the last big decision.
Yeah, and that is so open-ended, because you can put anything in there. I chose plants, you know? It's kind of that whole cycle.
I don't want to expose my real favorite thing.
Okay, well, what would your farm Dinosaurwrld character favorite thing be?
I got it. getting into like a farm character. Rocks.
That's perfect. Oh god. Okay.
Wait, let me change. Shit. I don't want to touch any of this. I just want to change the damn pants color.
Okay, there it is.
Ugh. That's like puce.
That doesn't look right. Ah.
I should go like purple to match
Yeah.
a little bit. Get some like cohesiveness with our looks.
Yeah, yeah. You know, you can also press the left and right arrow on your paper doll character up there if you want to look at you from a different angle.
I'm good. I don't need a 360.
You don't need a 360 of this sprite face character.
I'm gonna call it.
Okay, that looks great. All right. Now, oh, there you are in the bed. Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah. Now it's switching back to me. And you should be able to climb out of there. Hello? There you are.
Wow.
Wow. Hi. Welcome to our farm. It's 11 p.m. That took all night we were creating that character. We lost our first day.
It counts time as you create. That's weird.
That's very brutal. So basically our first day is going to be, why don't we like...
Are we going to be like exhausted and sick now because we had to create me? Like...
We could have if we had taken much more time, but instead what we're going to want to do is basically go to bed at some point. Now, on your controller, you'll be able to kind of use your L2 and R2 to switch to some different stuff. So, like, if I want to clear the land, I pull my...
I've never played, so...
Yeah. No, well, that's what we'll be figuring out together. So, you see, it's getting late. I'm tired already. That's it. That was our day.
Do I need to use the scythe to, like... this thing?
Ah, these are rocks. These are your favorite things. So with a rock, you want
hammer,
the pickaxe. No, it's the mining pickaxe. So you see this?
Okay.
That's how we break that. But it's
how do you? Sorry, I like don't have any idea about the controls. How do I hit the rock?
You press square once you have the right thing equipped. But you're also like walking around slowly. You might be walking with your directional pad. If you use if you use your left analog stick, you're actually going to like run. You know what I'm saying? That might be a little better. But our characters are...
I'm like dying because I hit one rock.
Yeah, we need to go to bed. This is my bed. You don't live in this house.
Oh, okay.
You have to go.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're not... You can't fit in this bed.
I thought...
You have to go back and sleep in your own home next to mine.
How do I get in my home?
You gotta...
I have to sleep in this, like, shack.
Yeah. What we're gonna do here is pull you up on the screen share so that I can get you into my game, and so our viewers can see you in the lower left corner. So now you hit yes for go to sleep for the night. Ooh, I will have to turn your volume down so we don't have multiple volumes going. Let's fix this. This is also a good tutorial for anybody who's trying to learn how to use pictures.
You passed out.
What? That means you weren't quite fast enough to be able to go to sleep. It's fine.
I guess I'm okay.
Yeah, my character though did pass out. All right. So I'll meet you outside. You got a letter from Willie?
Willie slid into my mailbox.
Now, you'll like Willie once we get to know him. Willie knows fish. He's a fisherman. I got a letter too. Who wants to talk to us? Oh, I got the same letter. Shit. Just got back from a fishing trip. Come down to the beach. Thank you. Well, we're not going to go do that yet, because I think what matters more is that we have the whole day ahead of us to start to really turn this area into something that looks kind of like a farm, right? Let's spend some of our energy on that, and then maybe you and I can go and explore Pelican Town a little bit today. All right.
Like, does it take more of my energy to be destroying rocks?
No,
Or does it not matter?
It doesn't really matter. I think it's like it's just a unit of energy that you exert your will on the world. So if I come up to this tree and I pull my axe out, it's going to take a bunch of hits to actually break it down. So it's going to cost me a lot of energy. But remember, just like Harvest Moon, we'll be able to eat food and and use that.
Is there like a spring, like a regenerative spring in this game?
You know what? I think there is, but we're gonna have to do some stuff in order to unlock it. I don't believe it's just like a default part of the game. A lot of things are hidden behind unlocking. We're gonna be rewarded for heading out there, talking to the townsfolk, getting to know everything, and just trying to understand what's going on. Because you remember those loops we used to do back when we played a lot of Harvest Moon, where we would go foraging? You would go like every day at this time. We're gonna head out, and we're gonna make sure that we get this thing picked up. And we're gonna I'll go. 30 seconds.
That's how I play these.
The fruit. You know what I'm saying? We will be doing that, and by having both of us working on it, we get to kind of divide our labor a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
How do I see, like, my energy level?
Aha! In the lower right corner of the screen, you should see an energy meter.
Oh, I see it, yeah.
I can see it on your picture-in-picture, you're at about half. So we don't want to pass out. We just want to expend some of our energy on this, just to get the kind of... We're not going to clear our whole farm, obviously, because that's ridiculous. But we are going to... Wouldn't it be cool if we could plant some crops kind of around where I'm standing? Just this little area here, like, so we could get some starting capital going here? Okay. I think if you're down into the yellow meter, we may have already done enough clearing of the land for now, and it could be a good opportunity to pick up some stuff. I'm gonna pop into my house because over here there's a chest right here on the ground that has some basic seeds for us. It looks like we received 15 parsnip seeds. Okay. Now, where I have your picture-in-picture right now is going to cover up a little bit of the text, so I'm actually going to go ahead and try to move that. Just going to take just a little second. There we go. Put you right in the middle like that. So I think one notch up in the middle is a good spot. I'm inside the house, and...
Should I go in the house? I'm just like,
You can see me in your picture-in-picture, but I wanted to tell you that there is a television.
I don't have you on picture-in-picture on my screen. No.
Okay. Well, you can at any point if you wanted to.
Theoretically. If I knew how to do it.
Oh, okay. Well, I could guide you through that, too, while we're sitting here. But right now we're on looking at the TV, it's going to rain tomorrow, so if we plant crops today, we won't have to water them tomorrow. So I was given a little chunk of parsnip seeds, so maybe we want to till the land and plant these, all 15 of these. 3, 4, 5. Do you have a hoe and want to help clear some of this out?
Yeah.
Because my energy's getting a little low already. Alright, now you see the seeds I'm putting down.
I'll do like one more row.
Energy for it. Yeah, you might as well. 3. 1. Okay. Oh, we got
I think one more, and yeah, that should be good.
Okay. Good.
Sorry.
Oh no. Take your time. I'm just gonna chop down a tree because I have enough energy to do so, and then why don't you and I go ahead and go exploring? Shouldn't I take you about town to show you around? So, see this right here? You can, if you have room for it, which we probably don't because our backpack is basically full, you can carry these These are flowers we can carry. But my inventory's full, so it's better right now that I, like...
How do you collect? What button?
I want to say square?
Got it.
You got it. So and then, like, right here we have a... I found a leek, which I could eat this leek and get some energy back. How do I eat it? If I press... Eat, I press X, and then I go, and now I have food, right? That makes it better.
Yum, a raw leek.
Yeah, really good stuff. Okay. So we found the bus stop, but it's there's a sign right here too. If we read this, bus stop is above and Pelican Town is to the right. This is where all of our friends are going to live. Okay. Now, we have the hospital is in here. If we ever get sick, good spot to, get fixed up. You know that. This is Pierre's. Pierre will be selling us all of our seeds and other things. He's kind of the farm merchant. And he also has a bulletin board. So if you click on this and walk up to it and press X, you'll be able to see our calendar. Stardew Valley, you go ahead and take a look, is divided into 4 months, which are seasons. Each month is a season. So it's like spring, summer, fall, winter. And when you look at it, you'll be able to see what the events are. Right now, here's a mission that we got. There's help wanted. It looks like Willie, the guy that sent us a letter before, will pay us 100 gold to catch 1 largemouth bass. We don't even have a fishing pole, so this is probably not going to be in the cards for us right now. Ooh, there's like a character stuck on you. Alright. Did you look at the calendar? Did you see everybody?
Yeah.
Did you see the event? We have an egg festival on the 13th, and then we have the flower dance on the 24th. That's another very fun spring festival. Why don't we make our way up to look at the community center and see if we can get that mission started? Why don't you follow me up here to the north? The pathway of Stardew Valley is one of 2 things. We either work for the soulless JoJo Mart, or we try to resurrect Pelican Town's community, which will involve understanding these mysterious creatures that live in here. Oh, we can't go inside yet. Someone has to invite us into here. But we want to one day get inside of this, because there may be gnomes that we get to learn about who will help us. Alright, so foraging. We can head north from here. This will take us to the mountain area. One of our friends lives here. She's going into her house. It wouldn't hurt to just start striking up conversations with some characters, yes? You and I will both have different factions with people, if you will. Like, when I befriend a character in this game, they become my friend, not yours. You would need to take a time to come and chat with them. They're probably going to say the same thing to both of us. You're the one that just moved in, of course, so this is Maru. And on the lower right, you see that she has a little colored symbol which will say how our standing with her is. It's blue because we've never met her before. Yep. So why don't you introduce yourself? She's going to say the same thing. This might be her dad, Demetrius, the scientist. Cool. We can
local scientist and father.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, cool. That's good to see that we can both converse with the same characters at the same time. Is this Robin? We already met her.
Shit. Yeah.
Now we're gonna get a tiny chunk of standing with people when we walk up to them and talk to them for the day. But you get more if you give them a gift as well. Oh no, you're like blocking her.
Yeah, it's like the exact same as in Harvest Moon, so...
It's the exact same, so you should be able to intuit it. It's 8:30, so eventually we're going to need to make our way home so we don't pass out in the street. But let's look around a little bit for some quick forage in this area. This is, I believe, to our left, that tent is where the vagabond man lives. And we can't get through this. This is broken. Something else has to change that will open that. Probably an event of some sort. Notice it's getting late, though. It's just past 9 o'clock. Now, Linus, the wild man, might be home in his tent. Let's see if we can say hi to him. Yes, he's in here. You should get to know this guy. He was always one of my favorite characters. Stranger? Hello?
That's not how I would greet, like, an intruder in my tent at night, but...
Yeah, good point. Especially because, you know, we're new in town. We probably shouldn't just be barging into people's houses at night.
He was fine with it,
yeah,
so...
Good point.
Like, especially considering he's, like, a paranoid, like, mountain man that, like, lives in isolation.
You know, but underneath that rough exterior, there's a heart of gold that we should be able to unlock. He's actually one of the nicest folks in the town, I would say. So
should I go in my shack for the night, or should we clear?
Let's do some clearing. You know, it's late at night, and we have time to be able to work on things. I definitely think we need to figure out a way to craft a chest, or to take some of the extra stuff we have and start throwing garbage in here, like throw these shrubs, this rock, maybe I'm gonna keep the flour, but I'm gonna put just some of the junk we're gonna try to ship, because we do not have room. I need to figure out a way to craft like a chest so that we can actually start storing our stuff. I simply don't remember how to do it. But I know we'll need wood to do it. It'll probably cost wood and stone. How's your energy meter over there? Oh, you
I'm
have a little
fine.
bit more than me.
For now.
Yeah. Now, I believe our characters pass out at 2 o'clock in the morning. So anytime after 12 is a good time to go to bed, and probably the earlier the better if you want to be fully rested. So we can go ahead and make our way to sleep now, if you want to call it for this day.
I'm not calling it yet.
You want to get a little bit more out of that. I knew you would want to maximize efficiency. I figured as much. Ooh, I'm almost exhausted. I am going into my bed. Is there anything I could craft? Yeah. I'm gonna make a chest.
I'm done.
Okay. Hop in bed. Hit go to sleep for the night. Yes. Right, I see you. And we are rested. You may have gotten a level up in there. Well, I did. I got level 1 foraging. So our characters will actually progress and gain skills. We got 42 gold for the pile of, like, leaves that I picked up that we sold. And I guess I sold, like, also a piece of coal that I found. Ooh, today it should be raining, too. Hey, back in your room, in your cabin, you had, like, a little chest on the ground. You should pick that up. Yeah, open that. That's your stuff. Oh, those are your parsnip seeds. Hell yeah. Oh,
no!
Check this. Your inventory's full. Check it out. Check out what I'm going to do. If you press circle, you can bring up your inventory menu, okay? And then, yeah. Throw something on the ground. Don't throw that. Don't put that in the garbage.
I don't want to.
I'm making
one second. What about all these fiber?
Some of those we're gonna sell. We don't need a giant pile of fibers. But you see what I just put down in your house? This is now your chest. This is storage. You can put anything that you don't want to carry in this chest right now. There it is for you.
Thank you.
Yeah. I figured out how to craft that. So your inventory's probably full. Why don't we chuck some crap into the chest so we have lots of room to pick things up, right?
How do I wait?
Walk up to it and press... That's okay. Walk up to it and press X to smash it with your hammer. Now, once you're in it and pressing... No, that's the wrong... I think press circle. Walk up... Hit circle to get out of this. And walk up to the chest and press X.
There we go.
And now I put that stuff in there for you, because we're just storing things in your house right now. Head on down, scroll down there, and start putting just random stuff that you're not going to need.
Some coal?
Put the coal, put your rocks in there, put some of this random wood that you're carrying, the sap.
Clay.
We don't need clay.
Can't I just put all of it in? Like, I don't need fiber right now, right?
Put it all in, but you need your tools. You got to keep, like, your axe.
I'll just keep the seeds and the tools on deck.
Right, because we're going to have you actually plant those seeds today.
Okay.
Let's make sure that we do a little bit of a hoeing of the land here so you can plant all 15 of your parsnips. Ooh, I got a letter. Means maybe you did. I keep finding cool stuff, but my backpack is full. Oh, it's just an advertisement to go visit Pierre. Okay, well, Pierre will actually, once we have enough money for it, Pierre sells backpacks, which will allow us to hold 2 slots of items instead of 1. I think that's got to be, Jessi, that's got to be like one of the first things that we do, is both get backpacks. Because, like, if we're going to be hoarding, running around collecting all kinds of stuff, trying to build our power here, it comes down to storage. It's going to be one of the big limiting factors. But eventually we'll have our house just full of chests that store all kinds of stuff. I'm a tremendous pack rat. I don't know about you, but the more that we hoard, the more we'll be able to learn what characters like what gifts. Alright, fortunately we don't have to water these today because it's raining, obviously. So we can do a little bit more land clearing. Okay, a little bit. Let's do clearing for a couple hours, and then let's go ahead and do some more exploring of town. Maybe get to know some more of the townsfolk, right? Or we could also go over to Pierre's and see how much that backpack costs. Because if we have $500, if there's enough for us to both buy backpacks, like let's say they're 100 gold or something, some kind of reasonable price, then we're going to want to go for that right away. But if not, we could also just be picking up fibers and all kinds of junk and all this sap and wood and trying to sell it to Lewis in our shipping crate in order to make the money that we're going to need. Ooh, my axe isn't strong enough. Eventually we'll have to upgrade tools. You should be familiar with that process.
Shouldn't I just put all that crap I put in the chest in the shipping box and get rid of it? Like,
probably, Jessi, because think about it. It is...
You have to sell everything, like, in the beginning.
I know. I'm just a natural hoarder of these things, so of course my brain says, I don't know, you might want that sap later, because we're going to craft fertilizer with it and a bunch of other gibberish. But
your IRL tendencies are showing.
Okay, my IRL tendencies might be getting in the way of the true process of, like, just liquidate everything in order to get money. So if you are comfortable with that, yeah, go ahead and take everything out of that chest and ship it if you want to just get paid now. But now that we're passing noon, we're starting to get our way toward the afternoon, I think that we should make our way to the town and see how much this backpack costs. But
should I just let me dump this stuff in the shipping bin?
Okay.
If I can, like, manage it.
I'm gonna keep the wood because wood lets us craft chests, and we know we need, like, I'm making a second.
What about sap?
Sap is used for crafting something. I want to say sap and wood makes a torch. I can show you how to craft at some point. It's very simple. You'll just press circle. And then...
Should I sell this? Like, do we need the stone to, like, upgrade our... or should we just sell it off?
We do need stone to upgrade things later, but stone is like a renewable resource, right? It's going to be appearing, and we're going to be picking it up in all kinds of places around the world. What matters right now is that we make the money. So, yeah, anything that you're on the fence about, grab it, and let's ship it right now. I already shipped a bunch of stuff, and then I used some of the wood to make us a second chest for my house. But yeah, throw that all in there.
That fiber's gotta go.
Yeah. The flour is good as a gift for certain.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna keep it for that.
You might, the first character that you meet that you fancy, you may want to provide as a gift for. But let's make our way to Pierre's and get a handle on this this backpack nonsense. I mean, we just received an advertisement for it, and I was sold. And I'm gonna grab this flower. All right, Pierre, are you open today? Nope, he's never open on Tuesday.
Oh, wow.
Can you believe this? All right, so we're just going to go start meeting some other townsfolk. You know what's also good to do in the afternoon is, well, I don't know if anybody's at the bar yet. Let's wait on that. There's garbage. You can loot the garbage, but if anybody sees you, they become disappointed in you. They're like, wow, he's looting the trash. What a terrible person. There's a couple of old people that live in this house. You want to get to know the local elderly?
Sure.
Evelyn. Welcome to the community. We can call her Granny. Alright, nice to meet you, Granny. And her cantankerous husband in a wheelchair watches TV all the time. His name is George. And he says it's irritating to have to meet us.
At least he's real.
He's quite real. He's going to be a guy that will take a while.
He's like watching a CRT TV that's plugged in like 8 feet away for some reason.
Yes,
but
it's weird, huh? Now they have like a grandson of some sort, local cool guy. Alex.
I think he's like hitting on me. How do I give him?
How do you give him
the flower?
What you'll do is you want to chase him down as he makes his way to where he's going, and then press L2 and...
Did he literally just run out of the house?
He did, but he went to go mess with the dog, I think. I'm outside, you're carrying this, walk up to him holding that, and you can present...
Is that him?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see what happens. He said, thanks? Question mark?
I'll give this lady one, too.
Oh, Pam. Pam has a lot of character, okay? I believe she's the bus driver. But Pam's making her way to the saloon because she, I think, likes to party with a lot of these other people. Why don't we head into the saloon and say hello to some folks? A real good tactic to get that daily faction with everybody is to hit up the saloon later in the afternoon and talk to all the swells. Leah, nice to meet you. Make sure you just say hi to everybody. There's Emily. She was always my favorite character in the game. She was Emily was my love interest in my past playthrough.
Pam is basically telling me to get out before it's too late.
Yeah. She's like, you don't want to end
She's entrenched in the lifestyle already, but...
Hey, there's Willie! This is the guy that sent us that letter. See, you can tell he's a fisherman by just looking at him.
The local doctor.
Yeah.
I should have saved the flower for him.
True. Now, Jessi...
Shame! He's like a bad boy.
He's a bad boy. He has problems. He's a complicated man, and...
That's like gonna be my... Can you marry him?
You can. I'm not sure if you can marry Shane. You might be able to. We'll have to.
I know I can fix him.
Yeah. That would be a hell of a mission for you. I'd love to see that go down. Sam, local boy, I guess is the term for him. And then we have this is I guess where they store all the booze. So that was fun. It's 7:30, so it's starting to get a little late, but we should still have time to possibly visit someone else's house. And
can we get wasted at the saloon, or we just...
We did, but we're not spending money on that, because remember, we're saving our money for that backpack. I believe this is Emily and her sister's home. Her sister is in here. You'll want to get to know her. This is Haley.
I'm locked out, I think.
We can't, only I can go in? Okay, well, yeah. Haley's like, you can come in, leave the girl, alright? Yeah,
It's locked.
How rude of her. Okay, let's make our way back toward...
I accidentally, hit their trash can, too, but...
Well, okay. Maybe that was a little foreshadowing. You might not like those two. But anyway, this is the farm. I don't know who lives here and runs this. It's locked anyway, but when you click on the door, it tells us what their hours are, so they're open from 9 to 6. It looks to me like you and I are just going to basically make our way back home. This is sort of or we could do a little bit of foraging in this room. well, in this area, this is sort of like the lake and kind of a whole outdoor rural setting that allows us to explore. Like, I found some flowers. That could be a good gift for someone. There's fibers and other things. Like, if we wanted, if our land was clear and we wanted to chop wood, we would be doing that in this area, right? But it feels like it's getting late. This is the wizard house over here, too. I wonder if he'll let us in. Do you want to go meet the mysterious wizard?
Sure.
It's locked. We hear someone inside, but they're not letting us in.
We're like creepy. We just like go into this old man's tent and like listen in on people's locked doors at night.
Well, how else are we going to get to know everybody, right?
I tried to go into Alex's room and it denied me.
You were a little presumptuous to go right into the bedroom like that. But it's once you're good enough friends with any of the people, they'll definitely allow you into their room. I think we are in our farm, but in the crappy portion of it. See, this, yeah, we're back home.
Where are our homes?
I'll show you.
All right.
Because look, here's our parsnip farm. Our parsnip farm is right here. There's my home, and your home is right behind mine, back here. So you could, let's chop wood and clear the land. Yeah, it's just dark out. It's just hard to see. It's raining. It's pouring rain, and it's
I'm just gonna cut down a tree in the middle of the night in the rain.
Well, that's the farmer lifestyle. Like, we have all this energy, we gotta spend it. You know, it's like there's an opportunity cost to not chopping down the tree. And make sure you get that stump too. Don't just like chop it.
Okay.
You gotta take the whole thing.
I didn't realize it left behind a stump.
Yeah, and like I don't think we ever get like explosives to deal with that. I am leaving a lot of garbage on the ground, but I am gonna try to stash some of this. It is past midnight though now, so we are gonna want to start getting ready to go to bed. And we have a little bit of time. I'm gonna come out and help.
I lived a full day and then chopped 3 trees down in the pouring rain.
Yeah.
At night.
Okay. Oh, you've already gone to bed. All right.
Yeah, I'm done.
You're done with this.
Actually, I could have pushed it, but
no. Better safe than sorry. I am gonna hop in bed too, and once we're both asleep, then the day advances. We got a little bit of money from all that sap that we sold. Man, you dropped off a lot of stuff. You made us like 350 gold. Good job. And we're off. And now we finally get music again. Oh, Jessi, we have to water our plants. It's not raining today. Do you see how you have a water thing? You just
and there's like this little area. Do I have to fill it in this first, or?
I think when you start the game, it begins with your water thing is already full.
Yeah.
When it becomes empty, you will need to fill it up from a water source. Yes. And I guess that these little sources around us are fresh water. Because I don't think you would be able to fill it up from the ocean, for example. That
wouldn't be like a random like salinic body of water on the farm, but
Stardew Valley does border an ocean, and we will be able to go to it. So. Okay, cool. We watered our plants. It's still really early in the morning. I'm gonna ship some of the gibberish that I have. The sap, these nuts, a little fiber, a little pine cone, throw it all in there. You want to clear a little...
Should I save the wood or just...
Save the wood, because right now we will be using a lot of wood in order to make chests to store our extra stuff. So yeah, like a giant pile of wood is like a resource we're always going to need. I'd say once we get a little bit closer to 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, we should make our way over to Pierre's where we can spend some of this money on either getting us some new seeds to do some more farming over here. Because, you know, that's what we're going to do to make that money in order to, you know, exert our will on the world. But first things first, I say, rather than invest in a bunch of seeds for our playstyle, for you and me, we're getting backpacks. I know I already said it, but that is my goal today, is to look at buying the default backpack. And any of the stuff that you're picking up from here, feel free to sell if you don't want to hold on to it. Just keep the wood. Ooh, I can't break this. We're gonna have to upgrade tools at some point.
I'll just, like, chop one more twig.
Okay. You still, I mean, I see your energy is, like, at about 33%, so it's probably good that we go out and go, do that shopping. Mixed seeds. I wonder, I'm gonna keep those. We're gonna try planting those. That could make cool stuff. I think it just creates forage. Ooh, there is forage around here. You want to pick up flowers with me? Here, you can have this daffodil.
Okay. How romantic.
Okay, yes. Thank you. Alright, Pierre. Well, hey, there's a new exclamation point on Pierre's thing. What does this say? Oh, someone wants JoJo Cola. Emily, my buddy, she'll give us $75 if we bring her a can of pop.
Wow.
I accept that quest. Let's head in here. Alright, Pierre. There's that backpack. It's right here. How much does it cost? Oh no, it's 2,000 gold.
We're gonna each have to drop 2K for a backpack?
Yeah.
Wow.
You know what that means then?
There's a lot of price gouging going on in,
Yeah. I would say
whatever this town's called.
Pelican Town is definitely exploiting us because you need a backpack to be a functioning farmer, and we're not, I don't feel like that's being respected here. So why don't we buy some...
Can we buy this pop in the store and give it to Emily?
Maybe, to see...
How do you get it for her?
We may have to buy the pop from JoJo Mart itself. We may have to head to the Little Empire and go to Walmart and buy it there, if you want to do that. But let's buy some seeds, right? How about we grow potatoes? I'm gonna buy a few hundred gold worth of potatoes.
Oh my god, Elliot! It's like Fabio.
Elliot is the Fabio character. He is, I believe he is an artist, and he is a real pure soul.
He's gonna compete with like the broken Shane for my affection.
You think so? Yeah, I was gonna say you have a bunch of choices for your affection, and
how many like different suitors are there?
I want to say that there are 12, 6 males and 6 females, and you've already met a few of them. Because you know, by default, I start bringing flowers to Emily every day, and I can't stop. We bought potatoes. So do we want to go and meet like another townsfolk around here just to get to know someone? I mean, we met Pam. We could try going into Mayor Lewis's house and see if he's home.
Who lives in the trailer?
Pam?
Oh, okay. Pam's like my favorite right now.
Okay, the mayor's not home, but this is his awesome house. We can see.
But we're just in his home.
Yeah, he lets us in. Oh, there's a guy walking around the graveyard. Hi. This is Sam. Local teenage boy. He may be a suitor. I don't know if he's your type.
No.
No.
Instantly no. I need some more intrigue.
Okay. Over here, we have the this is where we're going to be upgrading our tools from Clint, I believe is his name. So you can step back here and and meet him. Hi, I'm Clint. He's a man of few words. We don't have any of the material to upgrade it, but just know that that's there. What we do want still is we've been wanting to get that can of pop for our friend, right, to do that mission. So here we have found the Walmart, the Amazon, the everything. Our
Join us, thrive.
Yes. There's a guy that and certain people will shop here. As you can see over here on the left, Pam's looking for the best deal. Okay, so she's gonna.
Whoa, she is a little hungover to be talking, apparently.
Yeah, she is. She does like to party and told us to go away. Now the manager.
Can you not speak to the cashiers?
I'm not quite sure. Right now I'm just saying hi to Morris, who's like the evil manager of this place. I don't know if we're ever going to be able to be friends with him, because he's sort of his own thing. There's Shane walking by. Shane works here as his day job, and he won't even acknowledge you because he's too embarrassed working at this.
He's just playing hard to get.
Yeah, I think so. All right, I've walked over here, and yes, we can buy 1 can of JoJo Cola for 75 gold, which is ironically what Emily's offering for the can. So she's basically like...
So she wants us to just give her free labor.
Yes, she basically said, can somebody just go to the local store and buy me a can of Coke? And but took the time to write
and bring it to me.
And bring it to me. Took the time to write that and put that up on a thing, and rather than just go do it. There's Shane if we want to actually say hi. Ooh, he's being moody.
He's broody. I like that.
Yeah. That's a bit much.
He's a little dark.
He is quite dark. Did we already say hi to him today? Yeah, we did. There's Alex. There's your buddy. He's feeling pumped. It's a handsome man.
I don't know. I'm not feeling it.
Okay, well here's Emily, and she's working her job, so let's take a moment to provide her that can of cola.
Pam is feeling a lot better now.
You brought the item I asked for. Thank you so much. Let's see here. What do I owe you? And hopefully, yeah, we got our 75 bucks, but we made her happy.
She's in a bar, but yet she needed a can of Coke delivered.
Ooh, you're right. Yeah, that doesn't even make sense. She could have just taken it right from the tap. Okay.
I think she just gets off on having people, wait hand and foot on her.
Yeah, there may be a little bit of that, because otherwise, why would you take the time to even write that as a request? So, Can you come inside here this time and actually meet Haley? Yes, you made your way inside. This is Emily's sister. Another potential...
she's hot!
Yeah, she's definitely a person you can romance, and I think that there's a bit of a redemption arc for her getting over being what is outwardly kind of a shallow
vapid.
Yes, she gets over that, and I think it's through love of photography or something like that we can potentially help unlock with her. I don't know if they'll let us in here. It's locked. Okay, everybody basically is at 8 o'clock, it's home time. No one else can come in. So let's make our way back. We have a little bit of time. Why don't we head south here to do a little foraging and to say hi to Leah. She might be... I forget what she provides. She could be also the sculptor and another one of the local artists. Or she might be like a woods person. Alright, we still have time left. It's only 9 o'clock. Why don't we look around here, see if we can find some forage together, yeah? So far, a whole lot of nothing. Hey, there's a flower if you want it.
I don't know, don't you want to give it to Emily?
Yeah. I already have one to give to her, but I gave her cola today. I think you can only give people one gift a day. Here's a weird, like, derelict house, too, which eventually has something. Ooh, I found wild horseradish. You're probably like, what the hell are we doing out here, dude? Why don't we get back home and, like, do something productive?
I just turned my mind off and I'm following you, so whatever you want to do is fine.
Well, but because I have to take you on, like, a bit of a guided tour of this kind of place. Why don't we grab some of these plants around here? Look at this. Look, we found, like, a little...
How do I pick this up?
That's nothing. I guess that's just a thing.
I thought you just got one.
No, check this out. This is a little patch of spring onions. We could be eating these. You love green onions.
Like you just eat raw green onions and leeks to sustain yourself in this town.
Mm-hmm. Well, at least while you're poor. It's not like we have the luxury of being able to cook a bunch of stuff. So, but eventually we'll be able to create our own kitchen and do all the cooking. You remember all that from Harvest Moon, right?
Yes.
That's a part of making friends with the townsfolk in this game is they'll teach us their own secret and favorite recipes. And a lot of times if you cook a recipe that they liked, they'll like you even more for giving it to them. The key to the people's hearts is their bellies, is give them their favorite treats that you grew at the highest quality from your home, and the people will love you for it. But now it's just about midnight. We have a little bit of energy left. Would you like to do a little bit of land clearing, or should we try to quick plant these potatoes?
Let's plant.
Then quick get these watered. 4, 5. We have to water this. Thank you for helping. Because now we're past midnight. After we get this watered, we can actually... Oops, excuse me. We can actually go to bed. Or do you want to chop down a tree?
Yeah. I've got enough in me to chop a tree down before bed.
That's the best way to unwind before going to bed, is literally hacking down a tree. But there aren't any, because it's like...
Yeah, we did a pretty good job clearing it already.
Yeah. Why don't we head to sleep then, huh? Tucked into bed.
Can we pause for a break?
Yes! Okay, folks, that concludes our first episode of Dinosaurwrld, of StehnZ and Jessi exploring Stardew Valley for the first time. Reunited old friends and exes from 20 plus years ago, playing a game together. And I hope you will join us for the next episode as we begin to learn more of the Stardew Valley mechanics and take over Pelican Town for our benefit. Thanks for watching.